think I came to Atlanta and not gon' rap, nigga. I'm in the kitchen with Yayo, he make it slap, nigga. You niggas ain't got no motion and that's a fact, nigga. I drop a few more, I'm blowing, I'm like I rap, nigga. Ripped up the sack, retired quarterback, nigga. She off the track, can't work her if she flat, nigga. I need her with an apple bottom like a Mac, nigga. 020 moving, I ain't talking about a pack, nigga.
What up, Gringo Gang? It's your boy Emerald Amigo back at you with another video. Not my bad, I know I let y'all breathe for like 3 days. Y'all like, where the boy at? Where he done gone missing. But no worries. You know we gotta keep dropping. You know it don't stop, man. So let's get to it. Today, man, we got the sauce, man. I know a lot of y'all heard of Russ. He's an independent artist. Today we're reacting to a guy called Nick D. Never heard of him. Independent artist Nick D. Never heard of him. He from Virginia, some small town in Virginia, I believe. And bro has accumulated over 1.5 billion streams on music platforms independently. The man is getting 1 million streams a day on his catalog. So that's just to give you some of his credits to let you know that the game he giving is legit. And you might want to hear what he got to say if you're an up and coming artist. Now, you know, there's a music channel. I got to keep you guys updated on what's going on in the game and also get a game to the up and coming artists like myself. So maybe, you know, you can find some gems that'll help you move through your career a little smoother and fast. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm trying a new format with the videos because we want to continue to upgrade the quality of the content. Got to keep getting better. You know what I mean? Got to show y'all that the content is going to keep getting better as the journey goes on. So let's try out this new format. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like how I recorded this video and if you want me to keep it up or if you want me to go back to my little itty bitty screen I be having moved around in the corner or whatnot. Y'all let me know which format y'all like better. But once again, I appreciate everybody for running up my new single, Been Through. It's going crazy right now. Y'all keep that going. That clip, for y'all who haven't heard it, it's coming at the end, so don't worry about it. You gonna get you a little taste of it. And I appreciate y'all running up the intro too, the 420 freestyle. Everything going lovely. So let's get into this game, man.
Number 2022.
Okay. So for a few years now.
I hit that goal in October, I think, that 1 million stream goal. I was with Connor actually when I checked my stats and I was like, I did.
What'd that feel like?
Great.
Yeah.
Great. You know, I'm typically pretty detached from result. Like
Gotta be.
I don't find my joy in the result or my value in result. But it feels good to meet something that you work really hard for.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah. I say that all the time. I say, you know, detach from the results.
Mm-hmm.
I say, like, do not be result driven. You will drive yourself crazy. You know, and what is the point of having that? It's the getting to the result. More times when you do get to that, you feel like it's going to be different if you have this expectation of it, right? But really the exciting part is the journey.
Absolutely.
It's the work. That's the fun part. That's the figuring it out.
Yeah.
Why is it working? Why is it not working? What can I do to make this process? Who can I bring in to make this process a bit better? Whether it's working on yourself or working on your music, all right?
Now that's got to be incredible. You finally get those 1 million streams a day goal that you were looking for. And man, you feel amazing. But leading up to that, like they said, man, they're giving the sauce. That's secret number one. You cannot get caught up on the results. And I'm going through that myself right now, you know, watching the numbers, during the promotion process and the dropping process, the YouTube numbers, the streams, comedy, everything I do, watching the numbers, watching the engagement. And you have to look at those statistics to see where you are, how everything's performing, what you need to do better. That's cool and all, but you can't get obsessed with waiting for a certain goal and looking to hit a certain number, because then you're gonna be adding extra stress on yourself, man. Way too much stress. It's probably gonna lead you into overthinking about how you're doing your craft, and you might be doing something that's working, which they're gonna speak on a little bit later in the video. Or it may lead you into the trap of comparison. And comparison is the thief of joy. It leads you to that trap of comparison to where now you don't feel as confident in yourself, and you take away some of the love and energy that you're putting into the craft because you think you're not getting the results and the numbers that you were looking for. So we can't get caught up in that, man. We just got to keep dropping, keep working on ourselves, man, and just keep improving our craft, man. And it's going to come. You keep putting it in their face, big dog. It's only so long before something hit. You know what I mean? If you saw that image of the two guys digging for the diamond, and one guy stopped because he was looking at his numbers, he was looking at that wall. He was like, boy, I've been beating this wall for like 500 feet and I still ain't found a diamond yet. And the guy right next to him, he wasn't complaining. He just kept knocking at the wall. And in the image, you see that the guy that didn't stop, he that close to the diamond. The diamond right here, he right there. The other guy who stopped, he was that close to the diamond. Diamond right there, he right there. Only difference is one dude walked away, the other guy kept going. Which one you gonna be? Let's keep it going, man.
All right. And to your point, it's okay to fail. Like this business, in being an artist in today's day and age, you're building in public, especially as an independent artist, and you are failing more times than not. But I always say this, I say, look, if a piece of content fails or a song fails, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It just means nobody saw it.
Yeah, literally.
literally nobody. No, it's not figuratively. Literally nobody saw it. Go again.
Yep.
Do it again.
I'm on that same page.
Like he said, man, really, in my opinion, you really can't fail. If you produce the content, the music, whatever, you put it out to the world, in my mind, that's success. Because there was a time a few years ago, not even long ago, before we had all this freedom with the internet, where you couldn't put nothing out to the world. Unless you knew somebody who was part of the label, part of the company, you couldn't put nothing out. So even being able to publish your own art the way that we can do it nowadays is a dub in itself. But after that, man, fail forward. Everybody fails. That is key number 2. Always fail forward. Because if you ain't failing, you ain't learning. If you just sitting there doing the same thing you do every day successfully, guess what? You're going to be in that same spot that you in every day successfully. Because you didn't go out there and try nothing new, whether you failed or not. You ain't go out there and try nothing new and test your limits, expand your boundaries. You just want to stay where it's comfortable. You just want to stay with what you know. And when you stay with what you know and what's comfortable, big homie, that's all you're going to get. Unless you hit the lottery. How many of you motherfuckers hitting the lottery? I ain't met one lottery winner yet. I done met a couple scratch-off winners. I ain't met one Mega Million Powerball winner yet. So yeah, man, you can't be scared to be out here going for your goals and failing, because in every failure, you learn a new lesson that you wouldn't have got without the experience. That's why jobs want people who got experience, because they don't have to keep teaching people from the beginning, from day one. If you got some experience, we could just come in and fill in what you don't know, but you know the majority of what we need you to know. So that's why companies want you to have experience. But if you scared to fail out here, what you gonna get experience in? How you gonna learn? How you gonna progress? How you gonna elevate to the next level? You're not. You're gonna stay on the first floor. Everybody else gonna hop on the elevator all the way up to floor 100, and all you gonna be doing is just watching everybody walk past you to get on the elevator. But you ain't got the code, big dog, because you scared to fail. Don't do that to yourself, man. Go out there, bump your head, big dog. If anybody laugh at you, laugh with them. And when that moment's over, they still in the same spot, but you hopping on that elevator, going up to the second floor. Remember that.
Yep.
Do it again.
I'm on that same page. There's a little excerpt in my book, and this thought hit me while I was filming.
What's the name of the book?
If You Don't Want It Bad Enough is what it's time. And it's just my thoughts on how to practically make a living making music. But this thought came to me. I was in Switzerland or Austria, and I wanted to film a piece of content for Minefield. And if you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it was like a town square in a sense. I don't know if you've been to Europe.
Yeah.
But like, it's like walking pebble, cobblestone areas where there's just people walking around, no cars,
Yeah.
And I was like, why do these people film this piece of content? I'm like the American. I don't want to like go out and film this piece of content.
Key number 3. We on key number 3. Stop worrying about what people on the outside think, man. I see people all the time. I'm in Atlanta. You know what's going down in Atlanta. You know why I'm here. This is the music capital. This where it pop off at. We ride around Atlanta all the time. Here and there, everywhere. Motherfuckers standing on the sidewalk shooting music videos, gas station shooting music videos, females out here when they skimpy as clothes, mobbing around, doing whatever. Ain't worried about what's going on. Yeah, we looking, we spectating. But guess who making progress? Us in traffic or them out there chasing their dream? So they could be not worrying about the camera and while they performing, they constantly looking at cars and constantly looking at who going by and who looking and what people think about what they doing. But what's do the spectators contribute to what you got going on? If the answer is nothing, then their opinion don't mean nothing. And I'd almost forgot to mention, but it ties into this part because people tell me all the time, hey man, checked out your music, but you know what I'm saying, it sound whack. It sound like some bullshit. The quality is ass, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I had to start off recording my own music in my room, then had a budget to go to the studio. So I worked with what I had. And I put out what I had at the best quality I had. And when people say, I don't like this quality, it ain't good enough. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Yeah, it's messed up. Yeah, you may not know if you're going to lose that fan or not, that they may not want to come back and return and check it out. But I put in the work. I know what I got to do to get better because I failed, right? So the next time when you hear a been through or you hear the 420 freestyle, guess what? I dropped that in the studio. Now that quality is 10 times better than all the other songs that y'all been listening to in my catalog. And guess what that means? That means that we climbing, we improving, we failing forward. So you can't be worried about what other people think about what you got going on. Because they don't know shit you been through. Go play been through, man. On all platforms. Oh, they don't know shit you been through. Go bump that. Run that up, man. Hey, stop being scared of embarrassment, man. That's going to be one of your biggest limitations in life if you scared of doing stuff because of what other people opinions and thoughts are. You ain't scared to fail when you talking to a girl. If you ain't scared to fail when you applying for a job. If you ain't scared to fail when you trying to make it somewhere on time. And what the fuck is you scared to fail for chasing your dreams, bro? Let's keep it going, man.
On this and film this piece of content. And then I had this thought. I was like, what if somebody walked up to you and said, I'll give you $50,000 to go film that piece of content? I'm gonna do it, right?
Right.
So if that video I film goes on to get 30 million views, and then my song goes on to get 200, or let's call it 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 50 million streams, that's what that can turn into.
Yeah.
If you do the math on
That's the 50 bands.
50 bands divided by 4,000,
Yeah.
that's pretty achievable. It's only a few million streams.
Yeah.
So if that video that you go out that you didn't want to film turns into that amount of money, you think about it different. You're like, you got to think this what this video could turn into, not what this is in this moment, and separate yourself from your feelings of embarrassment or your feelings of, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Or just replace, fear of the unknown with curiosity of the unknown, and just be more curious about what could come instead of being afraid of what is.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk.
And last but not least, key number 4. Now, the way he said it was be more curious about what's to come. Instead of being afraid of the unknown, change it to curiosity of what could come of the unknown. To me, basically, he telling you the same thing they told you in that book, The Secret. Same thing all of the law of attraction people tell you. First rule and the last rule for this video, the last key for this video, you got to remember your why. Like he said, he was in a foreign place and he know they tired of Americans just coming out here to just shoot content in their city when everybody else just trying to enjoy their park or their little town square. Here you come trying to make content and shit when we out here trying to eat ice cream with our kids. Here you go trying to do something for attention, trying to make money. First of all, while all those other people worried about what you doing, instead of worry about them, why don't you worry about why you doing what you doing? That was part of the secret. That was the first rule in that secret that they were trying to give y'all some years back. If you remember what's your purpose, the goal you trying to get to, I know if I do this, and that thing, it's going to get me closer to here. And all the outside noise won't matter no more. But the moment that you stop thinking about your why and start thinking about the what's and the hows and the whens and the wheres, that's when you just start getting distracted. That's when the enemy start playing with your head, start making you self-doubt yourself. Don't do that. There's enough motherfuckers out here doubting you. Don't doubt yourself. You know what you've been through. You know what you're capable of. Don't doubt yourself, man. And all those people on the outside with something to say, they're going to be the same people trying to run and hop on your bandwagon when they see you blow up. Oh, I remember him. That was the dude who was in the courtyard recording that video. And I was like, he looked dumb and goofy as hell. I do remember saying that, but hey, I'm your number one fan now, my guy. Hey, can I get an autograph? That's how they're going to come. But you can't know that without life experience. That's why you got to get out there and go make shit happen and let the chips fall where they may. Don't worry about projecting what the result going to be or how you think it's going to play out. You got to get up and put them boots on the ground. You feel me? Put your foot to the pavement, my boy. You got to go and step. If you a stepper, you got to go step. Go step on some shit. And then when you come back, either your toe gonna hurt or your foot gonna be stronger. But go step on some shit. And if your toe hurt, wrap that bitch up and go step on some shit again until you get it right. You feel me? And I don't need to say much more than that except for like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about the new video format. And it's your boy Emerald Amigo. Make sure you go stream all the new music on all music digital streaming platforms. You know where it's at. It's on YouTube too. Make sure you go check it out, man. And I'm gonna catch you in that next one. I hope you got the game. If you ain't get the game, rewind it one more time and make sure you get that motherfucking game. You hear me? And that's the secret, man. For all artists, that's the secret. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Yes, sir. Ski.
I'ma still say fuck you. You gon' get an update on what I'm up to. Pussy ass nigga gon' respect my hustle. Pussy ass nigga gon' respect my struggle. If you don't meet the tech with the muscle, play your cards right or do the Cupid shuffle. Searching for the cheese while my mama eating ruffles. Golden season started and I always come in clutch though.
Shit I just do. Hey, ass nigga, I'ma dismiss you.
Where your ass was at when I was riding with the pencil?